With burnt agricultural machinery, local farmers blocked the road to the village in order not to let the Russian troops in. But this did not become an obstacle for the heavy equipment of the occupiers. A small village was captured by the Russians on the night of March 13, 2022. During the 7 months of the occupation, shelling did not cease here.
They shot so hard that it was unbearable, and we fled to Kryvyi Rih. They lived there. Then the Russians were expelled here. Ours came. We arrived and began to put things in order. Everyone wants to live in his house. Little by little, everything was raked out here. Lucky at least we fixed it. Thanks they did not damage the trees. Executioners smashed here, smashed there. Rails lie. We have already figured out how to do it. We need to completely change everything. The roof was raised and laid down.
Volunteers from Kryvyi Rih are helping to restore the destroyed housing. This time they brought the necessary building materials to the local residents.
This is how we all live. Now the volunteers will give you building materials. What do you need first of all, so that it doesn't leak? Oh, don't even know, honestly. Whatever they give, we will be glad.
Before Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine, about 1,000 people lived in the village. Most of the people left during the fighting. When they returned, it turned out that they had nowhere else to live.
At first we were in Poland for 3 months, then in the Vinnytsia region for 5.5 months. Being here for 4 months now. We built this house in a wasteland with our own hands, all smashed. We need to hire someone. I won't do it myself. Thanks to people that they let me to live with them.
Some of the houses in the village are now subject to demolition. Local residents temporarily live with neighbors in more surviving houses or outbuildings.
This is the room we live in. There is bathtub. There is no water, no electricity, gas. Thank God we have. Sometimes they give water, they give bread, drinking water, and we have technical water in the well.
We started coming in November. We came and saw. Here the soldiers stood for more than a month. I slept here. Vitaly, a soldier, slept there. And there were 5 more people. And then the house was full.
During the Russian occupation, several dozen people remained in Davydiv Brid. All of them were forced to live in basements, to hide from the shelling and terror of the invaders. Having captured the village, the Russians established their own rules here. They equipped firing points, settled and dropped the houses of local residents.
I don't have anything they could take, and all scooters, all bicycles, cars were taken away from the use. Hammer 1 and the second and eggs, everything was taken away. And at my nephew's, I looked after their house, so they came in and took everything they wanted.
Lyudmila is one of those who survived the occupation in her native village. She says she was afraid to come out of hiding for several months. After the release she left, it was impossible to spend the winter in a damaged house. A few weeks ago the woman returned to rebuild her home.
If only he could be repaired, that's how much I need. To repair it, written it on top, and that's it.
Davydiv Brid was an important stronghold for the occupiers. The Ukrainian army liberated the village on October 4, 2022. This became a key point for the counter-offensive of the armed forces of Ukraine in the Kherson region. It will take a long time to eliminate the consequences of the Russian hold here. Reported by Serhiy Kulas, Daria Otovchenko, UATV News.